I'm talking to Liam, but Liam is a fucking cupboard. Brilliant, we're live!
Is it weird to lick knives?
And welcome to another edition of the Suplah. I am Andrew Kwan, and welcome again to this magnificent show of shows. Sam, fix your camera, it's annoying me. There's Sam Brooks.
What do you mean? Everything's fine.
Put the thing down.
Put what down? I'm not holding anything, Andrew.
Move the camera down.
Why?
I think I put on too much barbecue sauce.
This is what I see every time I'm in a call with you. But we're not alone, are we? Who else is here?
No, we have other people who are eating and or cooking. One of them is Liam Dunn.
Here he is.
Brilliant. He's the hand.
Hand of Liam Dunn.
And also we have Brendan Davis.
So.
Oh, what a train wreck. Okay, this is the Suplah. If you've never seen this show before, you're probably never going to see it again. Oh, well. Daniel Bryan has come back. He came back a couple of days ago. He's medically cleared. Why are you not back?
Daniel Bryan is back. He came back. Yes.
Oh, really?
It's like the old days where I'd read the title of everything and then just say what's next paragraph was. Anyway, moving on.
You can't work on the script.
Fair, we are in our 10th anniversary, everyone.
Where the fuck are you? I don't see you, Liam.
Well, I mean, hello, I'm here.
It's Spider-Man.
I'm currently about to eat a pizza, so that's why I'm putting myself off. And oh yeah, he's Superman. I'm Spider-Man. Well, it's a show of superheroes.
This is Spider-Man. This is MODOK.
I'm just gonna pop that there. There you go. You can look at a beautiful light.
The light of God is here with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Light of Egypt, that's what that is.
Oh, I'm Andy, and I'm fucking funny. Oh.
Anyway, moving on. So Daniel Bryan returned the other day, and
the other day.
3 times he said it.
Here's how it all went down, people. So Daniel Bryan was doing a tour, like a promotional tour in Abu Dhabi. He gets a call going, "LOL, come and
Abu Dhabi.
What?
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Whatever.
Introducing Abu Dhabi.
He then flies over to Pittsburgh, goes sees the WWE doctor there. He gets tested there and then.
Were you with him during this entire time? Like, why do you know so specifically?
Sorry, my bad. David Meltzer said this. I wasn't there. I don't know.
David Nathaniel Meltzer II.
David, whatever. The point is that he was tested the day before SmackDown on the Monday, passed all of their magical tests. The doctor then reversed his decision that he made a few years ago, and then quite literally, within 24 hours, Daniel Bryan went from being retired to being an active member of the roster. Now, here's the deal. Daniel Bryan is not full-time. He will be a part-timer, according to things are happening, Dave Meltzer. The reason why it's going to be like a similar contract deal to Randy Orton. So, limited house shows, limited matches. Here's why.
I thought you were going to say he has to job out to Jinder like 3 times in a row on pay-per-view.
I hope not.
That's the Randy Orton deal.
God, no, please, no. Here's why. Because every time he has a match, he has to have one of those impact tests.
Yes, not the company, the head thing.
Yes, his head needs impact tests. So,
lovely.
Daniel Bryan is back. What does everyone think?
Here's the thing. We're live right now. We're currently doing a live show. It was a live visual experience, yes?
We live, baby, yeah.
But that implies we have viewers, yeah? And what does that also imply, Andrew?
We have a chat, but I haven't opened it up yet.
Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot. Let's have a read, shall we? So, Voidstorm says, "Hey-oh, oh shit, we got Brendan in the house. 4 people? Holy shit, biscuits." Yeah, I just forgot about Liam. Yeah,
I didn't die. I'm still here.
He's still here, ladies and gentlemen. He's still ticking over.
I'm eating my pizza. I'll be back soon.
Okay, God. Thanks for the update. There he is. So, yeah.
That does sound like Kanye.
No, he didn't. Woofy says, "Full house. What up? Hey, what up, man? Whose birthday is it?" Woofy said, "Happy freaking birthday." Is it a birthday? Anyone have a birthday? It's not my birthday.
Yes, it was my birthday last week.
Oh, yes, Andrew Quan. It was delightful.
Yes,
I mean, I wasn't there. It wasn't
Okay,
there, and my
okay.
present still isn't with you because the mail fucked up. But hey, it's wonderful, delightful.
Oh, delightful! I will expect my exquisite parcel soon.
You are gonna love this. Basically, for those who don't know, this is like some behind the curtain shit. I wanted to do something nice for this boy who I torture and just yell at for 5 hours straight every week. I wanted to get him a nice present. But, of course, because of a fucking beast from the east storm with all of the snow bringing its wrath to the country, that apparently delayed his package getting to him. It did. It's been, what, a month? It's been a literal month since I bought the fucking thing to try and get it to him before his birthday. But no, Snow was like, "Fuck you, asshole." So now, I had to fucking reorder it, and it's coming to him soon. And I assume when he gets it, he's going to open it and then come in his pants because of how good it is.
I bet it's got something to do with Conor McGregor.
What makes you say that?
Because you showed me the receipt, and you show me from Ireland.
Ooh, interesting.
Is it just a giant potato? I love potatoes.
Yeah, I just sent you a potato in the fucking mail. You dipshit.
Yeah, it's the best birthday ever.
But it's carved out like Conor McGregor, so
that's pretty impressive if you could do.
Yeah. It also wrote on the back, "I lost to Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match." So it's all good. What else have the chat saying? Wolfie says 6-star rating for Chaos, guys. Yeah, we're back on top form. It is chaotic. Yes. Super Chasney198 finally says, "Of course you ignore my Andy looking cute comment as you're jealous, hair boy." Oh, he called me hair boy because I have hair. What?
Also, why are we not seeing your whole face? Is there something wrong with your face today?
Excuse me?
You're not on the screen properly.
What do you mean? I'm like fine.
No, you're not. Move your camera down.
Move it down.
This, man.
Yeah, move it down.
Move it down.
Yes, move your camera down. Not there, you big jagweed. Move it up. Move it up.
Back on topic.
No,
Daniel Bryan. That's my laptop. It's me. It's a better view. You wanted me to move it down, so I moved it down.
No, don't put the camera down.
Sponsored by Dr. Pepper. What's the worst that could happen? Andrew, talk about Daniel Bryan. Oh my god, you look so sad. This is brilliant. Talk about Daniel Bryan.
I love how Liam just like did that with hand. Oh, this is a train wreck.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Daniel Bryan is your favorite wrestler. Yeah, what do you think of him finally returning after like 2 years?
Thank God. And it's almost like he never went away. As soon as he started doing those kicks again, everyone's just going, "Yes, I know what to do. I instantly know."
Can I just say, it looks like Andy's just talking to inanimate objects right now.
Yes, I realise it looks like I'm talking to inanimate objects.
This is wonderful.
There we go. All right, let's talk to, I don't know, this lamp. Hello.
We already have a lamp here, fuckface. What do you have? Nothing, exactly. Oh, shit.
It isn't active.
Oh, disaster. You are now looking at my port.
It's out of focus, too. What the hell?
That's what happens when a camera falls off. Pardon me a moment. Talk about Daniel Bryan.
So, yeah, Daniel Bryan even took some bumps. He even did that weird drop kick thing he does where he lands on his head. What is going on?
That's a good thing.
This is a train wreck. So, yeah, he did that.
Now with my Harley Quinn.
Kevin Owens.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah, there he is, folks. There he is, folks.
Excellent.
There he is, folks. There he is.
I think, basically, that it's a good thing.
Anything else you want to add to that?
Oh, my God.
I think
you're right.
Good. Yeah?
You're right. Yeah, no,
you want to elaborate?
Yeah, it's good because don't laugh while I'm talking.
Just the way you said it.
It is good because it means that he's not brain damaged.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you brain damaged? I don't know what's going on.
Am I
Oh my
wrong?
god.
Am I wrong?
I mean,
I'm not
you
wrong.
don't know if you're wrong because he still has to do those impact tests after every match. So I feel.
So-
Oh, hello. They're
That's a
very
lot of
That
drinks.
because I feel like Andy looked sad, and
So,
he's
like-
also he's also just really depressed. So I thought I'd come back.
What do you mean? Look at him. He seems fine.
Oh, that's
It's
just his face then.
Yep.
It's just my face.
Wow, that's a bit harsh.
For God's sakes, look at your face.
So Brandon, Daniel Bryan. Yeah, wait, your hair's different. What the fuck?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You used to have dreadlocks, right?
No, that was the previous Brendan.
Yeah, that
this
was
is,
Earth
this
2,
is Brendan 2, the sequel.
Yeah, this is
And
Earth
this
2,
time,
Brendan. See
it's
by the
personal.
shirt? This is a 2, not a S.
Ah, it's backwards.
Yeah.
So, Daniel Bryan did. What do you think?
I just don't want him to break his neck anymore.
Yes, please. That's like the one issue I've had with this entire thing. It's like for the past 2 years, I've literally always been saying, well, you want him to wrestle, okay, but what if he, like, dies? Because his neck and his head might not be in a good place. But if he's been having all of these tests and it's all been going well, maybe there's nothing to worry about. But then on SmackDown, when he's taking bumps, everyone is worried. And I'm like, I told you for 2 years that you would be worried.
See, me, I was worried about that power bomb onto the apron. I was like, oh, shit, he's fucked again.
I
Well,
was.
Yeah, to be fair, that's quite a bad move. But
Yeah.
old
I was-
Kev probably figured out how to do it safely by this point.
Yeah. But the thing is, I was more worried about Bryan doing those running drop kicks where he literally lands on his head. Like, I'm like, please don't do that anymore. I'd like, find a different move. Do something else.
He could always just drop kick him and land on his hands and chest, but, you know, who thinks about doing that?
Probably nobody. But, you know, it's just a funny thing that throughout all of this time, I've just been saying, you're going to be worried, and now everyone's worried. But,
I got over it after, like, when he did the move and he was just like, I'm okay. And I was just like, all right, cool, fine.
I guess it's just kind of a shock from seeing him being like in the suit doing the yesing and everything like that, saying he can never wrestle again, to now he's just suddenly taking apron bumps. Like, I mean, it's a bit of a culture shock, probably.
Yeah,
but...
that's the equivalent of like Edge getting back in the ring or something. You'd be like, what?
Oh god, yeah, that'd be weird. That'd be awkward.
And it's kind of, I guess the only similar comparison would be like Shawn Michaels coming back, where everyone was just like, yeah, he's not coming back. And he had that back problem and drugs, but he had like a back problem and like, you'd be like, oh, he's actually okay. And he's better than he was before. How is that possible? So I think it could be like the modern day Shawn Michaels coming back type of deal.
A lot of people have been
Could be.
comparing it to that, to be honest, and I think that's also cool because he was trained by old Shawnee boy, so...
What a
he-
coinky there.
Now he just needs to come back in the Elimination Chamber. Oh, wait, we missed that. Shit.
Yeah.
Ah,
It
well.
was also a Raw show, too.
Yeah, it was. Fuck that shit, but we don't have to worry about that anymore. But the big question on everybody's mind is, will Mr. Bryan be competing at WrestleMania?
Well, the big
Ooh.
rumor is yes.
Oh, who will he be facing?
Ooh, it is rumored to be Shane McMahon and
Oh, I
Daniel
thought you were going to say
Bryan.
Sheamus and I was going to shit myself.
No, God, no. We've done that once before. We're not doing it again. It'll be Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
And yet they've
guys who
already
got
made a singles
fired.
match between Owens and Zayn.
They can change it.
Why are you still doing this?
I don't know.
Stop!
Boo.
I can only talk like this now. Help me!
Just made me think of that dumb shit that Scott Hall used to do was, ooh.
He actually had problems.
Are you saying Andy doesn't have problems?
He's just
Look at him. Just look at him.
So he's literally like a fucking child. Oh, he's muted his microphone. Great. Oh, brilliant. He's literally like a child where the simplest of movements and noises makes him just fucking explode into tears.
Oh, shit. Hey, Andy, look at this.
Yeah. No, stop.
See?
You actually
more.
fucking laugh.
Shut up, damn it!
Oh, Andy, look. Keys. Oh, pretty.
Oh, why did I mute myself and then laugh?
Typical. So, Shane at WrestleMania.
Stop! Just get on with it, please.
Oh shit.
Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, it would actually. You're right.
No.
Right, Grandma. Need a minute. You okay? Okay. So it would bring an end to the fucking shitty storyline that they've been having on SmackDown for what feels like 5 years, where it's just been
Has it been 5 years?
I don't even know when it started. That's how long it's been. Like, I feel like it's just always been a constant. Like, it's the idea that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn against Shane McMahon and then Daniel Bryan is an X Factor. Oh, it's just been so shit for the longest time because when it was going on, we assumed that we'd never see Bryan wrestle again. So we didn't know how it would fucking end. Much like putting Daniel Bryan into any storyline, like with The Miz, we would always think, well, it should end in a dream match, a rubber match, but we're not going to get that. But now that we can actually get results from a storyline involving Daniel Bryan, good. That's very nice. That's a kosher thing that we want because it actually gives some fucking semblance to the storylines that they're crafting. Liam,
Yeah.
you still eating there, buddy?
Oh, no, I'm finished. I just can't be bothered holding my phone. So I thought this was a good angle to just go with. I mean,
Well, it's not.
It's like you're creeping into the thing, like, hey, what are you guys doing over here?
Look at that. Isn't
Hey,
that amazing
show?
imagery? Look at
Really?
that. That's an amazing image.
I'm
No.
so surprised you didn't do
Yeah.
this.
Look at that. You see? Isn't that far more interesting than my face?
No.
It's like a holy bitch slap about to come down.
Bang. There you go. What were you going to ask me?
Okay, Daniel Bryan, how would you book his career going forward? Obviously, he's part-time now, potentially. I personally would only save him for pay-per-views and big events on TV. I wouldn't wheel him out every week to just have a match with a jobber because it's just unnecessary.
So I'll tell you what it is. The first thing that they need to do, put The Miz back on SmackDown, right?
Yes.
Number one, because they've been building to this idea and feud between The Miz and Daniel Bryan for years, really. Especially with, I think, Talking Smack last year. I'm trying to find good lighting, sorry. Especially with The Miz and Daniel Bryan last year on Talking Smack. Like, that needs a payoff. Because I remember Andy last year ranting about it. He's like, but it doesn't have any payoff. What's the point?
Exactly. What was the point? And I do not sound like that.
Right? So, it needs some form of payoff. Especially now that he's back and he can wrestle. Put The Miz back on SmackDown. You can make a program out of that. That can be one of the top feuds of SmackDown. They have
For
a
the
long
Intercontinental Championship, perhaps.
No championship. Doesn't need a championship.
Not even the
It's a feud-
championship. Okay.
It's a feud that doesn't need a championship. They have a history. They've got an 8-year history together. I mean, you could go back to the idea of Miz being Daniel Bryan's mentor, and then Daniel Bryan getting a lot more success, and then Miz being jealous, but then Daniel Bryan being like, bitch, please, I've actually wrestled longer than you. Why were you my mentor? Like, there's a lot of uncovered ground there that they can still focus on.
He kind of did that, though, to play devil's advocate when Bryan first won the US title.
Yeah, but now he's one thing that they both have in common. They have both won, or at least retained. They've both walked out of WrestleMania with world titles. WrestleMania main events, by the way. Like, it's a completely different level.
Yeah, but the more we forget about that Miz win, probably the better.
Just because the match wasn't good doesn't mean we have to forget about Miz.
The Miz is god tier at this point.
Yeah, the Miz is one of the standout acts of the
I'm not
company
saying
right
Miz,
now.
but that win was not good.
Well, it was the match that wasn't good. I mean, that entire pay-per-view fucking sucked.
It was
yeah.
horrible.
What do you mean
That
the
was a bad
pay-per-view that
show.
had Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler was bad?
I still can't believe it. WrestleMania. That was ridiculous.
Gotta be the worst match.
Michael Cole won.
Yeah.
And Stone
But-
Cold was the guest referee, right?
The point being is that, yes, he was. But the point being is that they need to build off that now. They have the opportunity, even if Daniel Bryan's like Brock Lesnar level part-time. Like, there's that chance, that ability to do that, and they should take it. So yeah, Miz over to SmackDown. Doesn't matter about the Miz Taraz. What's that? Miz Taraj.
Miz.
Miz. Doesn't matter about
What?
them. Bo Dallas.
Oh my God.
The American is confused.
By the British
Stop doing
slang.
this. What the fuck is this?
It is the magic. The magic of slang.
Auntie.
Brendan, have you ever watched like Emmerdale?
No, he hasn't watched
Blimey,
Emmerdale.
What kind of stupid ass question is that?
Has he watched Coronation Street?
Does that face tell you that
What?
this man has watched any of our fucking soap operas?
Have you watched? What's the show based in Yorkshire?
Oh,
guys?
have you watched Only Fools and Horses, lav?
Oh.
No, that's London. That's London.
Oh, fuck me then.
I don't want to. But thanks for the offer.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
We're being British.
Andy, what show?
Okay.
What show is based in Yorkshire?
Heartbeat.
Have you ever watched Heartbeat?
No, he hasn't fucking never heard of Heartbeat.
Question.
Do the
No one's
Heartbeat
ever
ladies
watched
from-
Heartbeat.
Do the Harpy ladies from Yu-Gi-Oh count? I've seen
No,
that
it
before.
was Heartbeat.
Don't sing.
If you sing
Dun.
it to him, he's gonna get even more confused.
It's
He's
the song.
American.
It was the song. Heartbeat.
It doesn't matter if it's a song. If he doesn't know what the hell it is, then he's just gonna be like, "What? Look what you did! Look what you did! You annoyed the American guy. Why would you do that?
No, I didn't annoy him. I'm asking him questions whether he's watched Yorkshire
Because
television.
bloody stupid."
It's all it is. I want to know how well versed he is. Does he know Emmerdale? Does he know where Sheffield is?
No, you
No!
dumb shite.
I don't know where Sheffield is, and I probably live near it.
No,
the
it's
road
up
from
north.
me.
It's up north. Brendan, come back.
You sure?
Do you know where Leeds is?
Stop asking him about the geography of a fucking continent, Liam.
Country,
Continent?
Sam.
We're on a different continent, technically. I'm not wrong.
I'm not asking him where fucking Greece is.
Where is
Sorry, man.
Humphrey? Tell me.
Where's Austria?
Where
I've
is
always wanted to know
Austria?
that.
Do you even know?
I know where Austria is.
Ooh, I'm
Where?
Liam. I know everything about geography.
Oh,
Where?
whoa! No need to be
Where?
so fucking jealous.
No. Where is it? Where is it, Liam? Where is
Austria?
Yeah.
It's in Europe, mate.
Where in Europe?
Nigga.
Well, look, if there's not a map, I can't fucking
Look
point
at his face. Look at his face when he said that word.
To Liam.
I can't. Well, it's there. I'm pointing to it.
Wait, idiot.
So it's that way, like the Migos.
It's that way. It's
that
that
way.
way.
Oh, where the hell is that way?
You
Are
turn
you-
left
I
at
can't
Albuquerque. Any fucking way. We have a chat and we're ignoring it and people are upset.
Does the chat know what Heartbeat is?
They know who Big
Stop.
Cass is because they're saying they're excited for Big Cass.
That's not Heartbeat, nor is it Sheffield or Leeds.
Kim said
Or
heartbeat.
Austria. Heartbeat. Don't
even know the words.
I know
Do you
the
know the
words.
words?
I do.
No, but I don't sing
Go on,
it.
Sing it.
Well, you want me to sing?
Yes.
Heartbeat. No, 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 no. I do.
I feel
He
your
always-
heartbeat
he
to
always
the
does
beat
this.
of the drums.
If we could all stop,
Alright.
if we could all
Yeah.
just stop,
Okay.
if that would be great. I would love that. So, yeah, instead of Daniel Bryan, someone else was cleared to medically compete on that day.
Who was that?
The biggest Cass of them all,
Big ass.
Big Cass.
Big ass.
Yes,
Big ass.
the biggest Cass with the biggest ass.
It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do with him now that Enzo's gone.
Let's all fantasy book him right now. I'm going to throw my idea out there first. I want him to come out and basically be like a human dog.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you should put a mask on him and call him El Gimpo.
Hell no.
That's culturally insensitive, Andrew.
Yeah, why is he
Maybe,
Mexican?
maybe, just
Why is he
maybe.
Mexican?
maybe,
I
just
remember that
maybe.
famous masked Mexican man, Kane. He was born in Spain, I think you'll find.
Sam,
Let's just
the
make
most
him the
famous masked luchador from Mexico, clearly Vader.
Oh, yes. I also remember El Generico.
That's what
Who
you
is
do.
from
You make an El
Syria.
Generico. You
See-
just say
see-
he got a bit bigger, and that's what happened.
A
So you
bit
didn't even
bigger.
name the best one, Mr. America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite luchador.
Brother.
Remember?
I
his mask
particularly
wrestling match?
enjoyed his run in AAA.
Yes. Where he
his legendary
over-
run.
Good times.
Triple A actually stands for America, America, America.
Sam, why are you just the giant Suplah right now?
Look, I don't know.
Um,
It's just a thing. It's my new identity. Please
There we go.
don't try to profile me, okay?
There we go. We just
Why don't- Liam's gone. Okay, bye, Liam.
No, I'm still here.
You're not.
I am.
Yep. I mean, he's there with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, he brought
It's basically
Deadpool.
a big circle.
I'm actually. I'll tell you what this is. This is actually very subtle advertising for Deadpool 2, which is coming out May 18th. Go
Why
see
do
it.
we need to advertise that? Oh, yeah, if you're watching us and you don't know what Deadpool is, yeah. Did you know? Did you fucking know? 12 people here.
Look,
Great.
right? Just look. You never know. All right. Just take the money.
What
There
money?
you go.
What
There
time
is no money. There is no money. But that's not the point.
The Suplah 2018. There is no money.
I mean, not fucking wrong with everything that YouTube's doing.
Yeah, it's true. But the worst part
Thanks,
is, but it's all
YouTube.
true. Thanks for demonetizing us. We've only been doing this for 10 years. It's great.
Asshole.
Thanks,
You big
YouTube.
jagweeds.
Kim says, I hope El Gimpo isn't my birthday surprise next week.
Ooh.
Oh, is it Kim's birthday next week?
I
Yes,
think
it's-
it is.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
To
You could be a little bit more enthused over your girlfriend's birthday.
Happy birthday. I can't sing.
That came off as spiteful.
The foghorn sounded, happy
That's how I
birthday.
sing.
No, yeah,
Maybe
continue.
you should sing.
Have you heard me sing on this show?
Yes.
I've
Several
always
times.
wanted it to stop, but you never do.
Kim in the chat says, thanks, Liam. Oh, I fucked up.
Of course, you only read her comments, fuckface. Woofy says, I still think Cass will go nowhere. I wish it wasn't that way, but the Enzo Association might actually kill his career, or I could be completely wrong. No, okay, it's a legitimate
I
thing.
disagree. I disagree. I'll tell you why, right?
Yeah. Okay. What's
Because
up?
the last thing he did before he got injured, the last thing he did was beat the shit out of Enzo. Now, Enzo is potentially a rapist. I think he'll come back as one of the biggest baby faces in the company.
He'll be a hero.
Wow.
I'm not wrong.
It is weird. It is weird to look back on that storyline because Cass was the big bad heel, constantly throwing Enzo Amore up and down the ramp every week, and we were meant to feel sorry for Enzo. But then, as soon as Cass got injured and Enzo went to 205 Live and became a dickhead, we were like, oh, maybe Big Cass was actually right all along.
Allegedly a dickhead.
I mean, he's a dickhead regardless of whether he allegedly did bad things to a woman in a
Don't
hotel
tell me
room.
you're one of those innocent until proven guilty. He didn't touch her. He didn't touch her.
No, I just
I
don't
was
want to get
there.
in trouble.
I was there. I'll tell you. So was Dave Meltzer. David Meltzer said this.
No,
Five
I
stars.
just don't want to get in trouble, all right? Jesus.
Who? With who? Who are we getting in trouble with?
Okay,
No one knows who we are.
You know what? I could actually genuinely see that the lawyer is like, and for Exhibit A of proof that Enzo Amore did in fact sexually assault this woman is a podcast from four friends in America and the UK. I don't think he touched her.
I did not even say that. At any point, when did I say that? You big agent. This is
Voidstorm
not
in the
Super
chat.
Meme of
Voidstorm in the chat says Suplah meme of 2018. Andy knows. Andy was there. Andy sees all.
I see everything. I know.
I know everything. I know what Vince McMahon had for breakfast.
Does this mean Andy has the Infinity Gauntlet?
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
I am Thanos.
I am Thanos.
Hello.
You know what? A
Wait,
part
wait,
of me
wait.
kind of wants to see somebody redub the entire Avengers Infinity War trailer, but anytime Thanos speaks, it's just Andy. So like he'll come out in that teaser trailer where he just comes out of the portal, just see Thanos look around, and then he just say hello.
Yeah, it's like
Roman Reigns bullshit.
hello.
I love
watched Bullet Club.
Oh Jesus!
Redditch,
says,
run
and in
from it.
2019.
Roman Reigns wins, LOL.
Okay, great. I love it when we just talk over each other.
I love it too when I'm in the middle of a joke and then you just like, no, fuck him, I'm moving on.
Well, it was a shit joke, mate. Sorry. So
Didn't even hear the joke, mate. So fuck you.
So Voidstorm says it's Quanos.
Hello.
Quanos.
What?
So moving the fuck on from this bullshit.
Wow.
In a week that has seen Daniel Bryan and the biggest Cass of them all, Big Cass, make a return from injury, there is some other people who are injured right now, and they may be on the cusp of returning. I have 3 names for everybody here. First one, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joey.
He's ready.
I want to see him.
And the plan is for him to feud with Roman Reigns after WrestleMania.
So 2 Samoan Joes.
Yes,
Ooh.
I feel like we've been here before, but this time Roman's the champion, not Rocky. Great. I'm actually excited for that. I've missed Joe. I've missed the fuck out of Joe since he got injured randomly out of nowhere and then just disappeared when he was supposed to be feuding with Dean Ambrose, who was also randomly injured and disappeared out of fucking nowhere. So yeah, I look forward to seeing Joe. Also, Jeffrey Hardy is been medically cleared, ignoring his reckless DUI, which he can go fuck himself for, but ignoring that, he's all good.
Let's be honest, at least he's not Ant McPartlin.
No one outside of UK is going to get that.
But the people inside the UK will.
All 5 people appreciate that reference, Liam.
Wow.
There you go.
That's great.
Really catering to the masses there.
Yes, he is. So, mention Jeff Hardy. We might as well talk about the ultimate deletion.
Oh, delightfully, splendidly, wonderful, yes.
I liked it.
Me too. I thought it was great. Here's the thing. I'm ranking it. I would rank it below everything that happened in TNA, but I would still rank it above everything that happened in Ring of Honor. So it's not terrible. It's just the way that WWE do these things.
Would you rank it higher than the House of Horrors match?
Oh yeah.
God.
I'd rate the shit I took 5 minutes before this show higher than House of Horrors.
Chronic Diarrhea is better than the House of Horrors match.
It's great.
2 poop jokes. Thanks, Andy.
Yep. That's great. It's almost as if he heard the joke I made, thought it was funny, and then decided, I can make the same joke and it will be funnier.
But if I reword it, no one will notice.
No one will know.
I'll use the one that's not solid.
That's his
Sounds
joke.
like this.
Not solid. That's Andy's jokes for you. But anyway, so, yeah, Ultimate Deletion. We've all seen it, yes?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. What?
Okay. Well, Andrew,
Wow.
you were a big hater. You're a big hater of the final deletion and everything that happened in TNA. So, what did you think of the Ultimate Deletion, which ended in the literal murder of a man named Bray Wyatt?
I thought it
didn't.
good.
Explain more, please, Andrew.
Because basically, like, it felt different than anything that WWE do. Like, even the segment where they had, like, Alexa Bliss and Mickey James talking about Nia Jax backstage, and it was supposed to be like, ooh, they don't know that the microphone is on. Ooh. Still stupid, because there's a camera in front of them. So, it's still dumb.
I like how I asked you about Ultimate Deletion, and you're like, well, Alexa Bliss.
And how it's, like, filmed, and with, like, with the drone and everything else, it looked different. So if you're an outsider looking in, you'd be like, the hell is this? It was not the best one of them all, because obviously they're now working in a PG environment, and I'm guessing Vince would probably have more of a say as to what's going to happen. But I like how they still had Senior Benjamin, and they upgraded Vanguard 1 from a weird green glowy thing to a red glowy thing.
No, he was a red glowy thing before, now he's a green glowy thing.
Whatever, the other way around. It was just
Also,
basically
Liam,
like,
I accidentally muted you. If you could unmute yourself, that would be wonderful because I can't unmute you.
I'm okay. Hello.
I didn't realize that's how this worked.
If it helped, I haven't been talking, so it's fine.
Okay, cool. Anyway,
God.
continue.
Difficult to
basically,
comment on something you
I thought
haven't
that was
seen.
good. And like they had Brother Nero in there.
For like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. It was just it. The thing is, when Matt Hardy once upon a time said, "This is not meant to be taken seriously," I'm like, "Okay, then."
I like how you have to be told that. Like, you have to be spoon-fed the fact that it's a joke.
It's literally
wrestling,
a man.
Dude.
It's a dude with crazy hair and unidentified accent feeding a giraffe and fighting a swamp man at a lake.
No, I must not take this seriously because they
That's
told
not
me not
silly
to.
to you, man.
Well, Voidstorm in the chat says that supposedly Vince wasn't a fan of the whole idea initially, and wasn't really in full support of it. But he might change his tune because of YouTube views and live ratings. I don't know if the live ratings have come out
So
yet.
YouTube views get Vince on board.
Money.
That's-
Money.
Why
Samuel,
hasn't he
money.
signed Team 10 to a contract? Where are the Paul brothers in WWE?
Please no.
Sure.
Please God no.
It's every day, bro. I'm gonna win the championship every day, bro. Look, there's a man dead. I'm gonna film it. WWE
Oh, there's a
style.
dead rat. I'm gonna tase it.
With like 15 camera cuts in between each tase.
I don't even know what this reference is anymore.
Logan Paul.
Oh, him. The guy whose hair looks like he's trying to escape him every single chance it gets.
The very same, yes.
I've never heard that description before, but that's fucking apt. That's perfect. And then his brother, the fucking broccoli assassin, Jake Paul. Because of his shitty hair. Anyway, this has gone fucking off the rails
I
already.
mean, that was
Holy
an
shit.
Andy Kwan level joke there. Like, I saw him make a joke about hair. I will join in.
Voidstorm says, "Good Lord, Sam, please no." Woofy says, "Oh God, Sam, what are you doing?" "Oh, I said their names. Oh, I'm an evil person. Oh, I'm in the know. I'm connected, you see." What are people saying? Woofy says, "As much as I love Bray, maybe now is the time for a repackaging." Yes, because the Ultimate Deletion ended with Bray being thrown into the Lake of Reincarnation, and then Senior Benjamin could not find his carcass. Oh,
Well,
what does this mean?
I'm just looking. I'm looking online. And the Wrestling Observer newsletter has reported that the fallout from the Great War could mean a change for Bray Wyatt's character.
Good.
Oh, thank
Which,
God.
yeah, they said it's possible that Wyatt keeps some affiliation with Matt Hardy after losing the Ultimate Deletion match and the Great War feud this week. And Matt has made cryptic comments on the Wyatt match. He's been saying, well, he said things like Bray won't see the sun again for years to come. So it sounds like Bray is going to have some form. It's going to be similar to the Jeff Hardy Brother Nero storyline where they had a feud and then Jeff lost and then he became Brother Nero and joined Matt and helped this broken brilliance thing. And it sounds like this is going to be a similar sort of situation. It's just WWE essentially doing a reboot/remake of the Brother Nero storyline, but not using Jeff Hardy because one, he's injured, and two, it'd be way too similar.
Well, speaking of YouTube videos that was mentioned in the chat, I'm looking now, and the one where the match kind of concludes has got 2.1 million views in 2 days.
Because you know what? People just love fucking weird shit. Not fucking weird shit. Well,
I mean, they do. They do.
I mean, yeah, there probably are.
There are people who do.
And he's one of them.
For God's sake, no!
But you get what I mean. Like, you know, it's... And the other thing as well, it's just fun. Like, I haven't seen the latest one, but even I remember the previous deletions, and they were just fun. They were batshit insane, but they were fun.
Yeah, we should probably do a summary of some of the key points of this. So it starts off in the ring, very much like the original Final Deletion. It starts off in the ring, and Vanguard 1 starts firing fireworks at Bray Wyatt, and then they go to... well, shush, kayfabe. And then they go to like those weird Jeff Hardy statue graveyards, and then they start running at each other like Scooby-Doo. And then Matt sneaks off like Pink Panther, and it's fucking
That was
funny.
perfect.
And then the boat is there, and then they reference Bray Wyatt's old house that Randy Orton burnt down. And Matt was like, Bray, doesn't this remind you of anything? Ah.
Delightful, yes.
And then you get flashbacks to his house burning, and Bray starts crying, and then they start hitting each other with kendo sticks. And then Senior Benjamin's there, and he sings, "He got the hurler out in his hand."
That was the best part.
He throws like a
Threw the ball at him.
inflatable globe at him, and then Brother Nero shows up. I really wanted like Willow to show up. Like, if I can fantasy book
shit,
it
I
anyway,
forgot
I want
about
Willow
Willow.
to be a WWE character now because
I
it's
forgot
possible.
all about Willow.
Yeah, he was involved in like the original like TNA storyline as well, so I'd love for that. But and then if I had to like fantasy book this, because obviously Bray goes into the Lake of Reincarnation at the end of it, and he's not found anywhere afterwards, and Matt is like, "Nah, the Grid War is over." I want like him to be cutting a promo on Raw, just trying to decide where he's going next, and then the Nexus theme starts playing, and then Husky Harris comes out.
Oh shit.
But that would involve Bray shaving completely, and it would just look awful. And he has dreadlocks now, so it couldn't be done. But I would love it myself. But the tank with a Ferrari engine, has made a return, says Michael Cole,
Where his finishing move was a senton.
and we all die.
Good times.
Yeah.
Dying. There's
Wait, what?
Wait.
There's a professional wrestling company in England that has died.
Okay. R.I.P. 5-star wrestling. Yes,
I guess they weren't 5 stars.
-5 stars.
Why is this a big deal, Samuel?
Because 5-star wrestling, if you don't know, a lot of people don't know, to be fair. They were in the news, I think, last year because they were having some crazy antics, such as a 128-man tournament that never happened. And then they offered CM Punk $1.2 million to wrestle for them. That never happened either. And there was like rumblings of TV deals, and then they blamed cancelled shows on the Manchester bombings, and that was shitty. It's just a terrible, terrible company. Like, it's not even worth the time, to be honest. But yeah, it's officially folded. All of the shows have been cancelled. No one is getting any money back at all. Oh, it's a bad time to be in indie right now. Because not only are all of your talent being signed by WWE, but if you have a shitty business practice, you're going to fold because the internet likes to do that now.
I'm on the 5-star wrestling website right now, and
Yes, please tell us more about this wonderful 5-star wrestling. Is it truly 5 stars?
no, because their apology is literally written in Comic Sans.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. Go on it right now.
What's the website?
5-star wrestling, which the 5 is the number 5.co.uk. Everyone go now. This is the
.co.uk.
interactive portion of the show. Go do it.
See, I'm not getting Comic Sans. I'm just getting like shitty. I'm going to show people actually because this is what we do here. Look at this shit. Look at this. It is with the deepest regret we have to inform our customers that the company has ceased to trade and no further events will be held. The companies proceed into liquidation, blah, blah, blah. All customers of the company who have not received tickets purchased by them or who held tickets for a future event which will not take place will be contacted in due course. Not even you get a refund. Just we'll hit you up. We'll slide into your DMs and apologize.
Mine is written in Comic Sans. Look at this. Why?
Is your computer weird and does it just default the font to Comic Sans? Will my fucking camera
know.
just stay still, please? I mean, it's perfect for your age level.
No, it's not. It's reasonable. I'll take it.
So, yeah, 5-star wrestling. That's shitty. But it's not all bad news if you're an indie person, because there have been rumors. There have been rumblings.
Ooh.
There has been a story brewing about...
Like what?
Do you want to know what it's about?
What's it about?
Yes.
It's about three words. Yes.
Okay.
WWE.
Yeah.
United
Yeah. Turkey.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck me then. Great. So yeah, the United Kingdom, shit, all that shit. Remember that shit? Remember how, like, back in last year, a year ago now, over a year ago,
you remember, like, 28 years ago? Oh, wait, that was last year.
50 million thousand years ago, last year.
Dinosaurs were a thing.
Yeah, and Pete Dunne was biting them. Yeah, it was like they had the tournament and they crowned Tyler Bate champion, and then Pete Dunne won it at Takeover Chicago, and then since then, nothing at all. Oh wait, they had that one network special where it was filmed in like Norwich, and they had patio furniture as like the fucking audience furniture.
Oh wow!
Like it was so shitty, and that just happened. It just happened, and then nothing. But there's updates, everybody. And this is very exciting. As you all know, we, as part of the United Kingdom, are very interested in WWE's United Kingdom plans. We thought it was just going to be integrated into NXT and 205 Live as like some sort of weird liquidation, but the Wrestling Observer reports the following. I'm going to read it out to you. There's a lot of movement going on behind the scenes when it comes to the often delayed UK project. WWE has a date booked.
What?
Date.
In December.
Okay.
That's a long time away, but okay. Andy and Liam, we're both knowledgeable about the UK geography. Where do you think they've booked this this resurgence of the UK division? What city?
I know. I already know.
Don't spoil it, then. Like
Lincoln.
Oh,
Not-
fuck off.
not Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Not Lincoln. No. Any other names? Just throw them out.
London.
No. Biggest
Birmingham.
city in like in Europe, right? No, not London.
Birmingham.
Not Birmingham. No,
Norwich.
not Norwich. You want me to just tell you?
Blackpool.
Not Blackpool, where they originally held some UK tapings. No, not there. Where the tournament was. No, not there. WWE have brilliantly decided to go to, and get ready for this, hold on to your butts, this is a big
I
name.
want to go to my butt.
This is the biggest place that WWE could ever run a show. It is Margate.
Oh, shit.
Where the hell
That
is
was
Margate?
the most perfect timing.
Oh
my God,
Where
sorry.
is Margate? Where is that?
Margate is in Kent.
Kent.
Also, you might recognise it from the episode Jolly Boys Outing from the hit British sitcom The Only Fools and Horses without
Stop
the
talking about British sitcoms, you idiot!
To be fair, I wouldn't call Emmerdale a sitcom, at least not intentionally. Or Heartbeat.
Cool story, bro.
No, Brendan. Go on YouTube now and just Google Coronation
Not right
Street.
now. We're doing a show.
No, right now. Just do it right now.
No, you're not doing it.
No,
You've
no,
got to
no.
see Gail
No.
Platt.
No.
You've got to see Gail Platt.
I don't give a
I'm cool.
fuck about Gail Platt. You can shove it up your ass, mate. Look, UK division. For the love of Christ. Right?
Will Gail Platt be part of the UK division?
Yes, the mother of all bitches. So, yeah. let me read on. It's a UK TV taping in Margate, Kent, also known as fucking where? TV tapings. Okay. They have renewed all of the key contracts of the UK guys. This is where it gets important, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
There is a big five in the UK division. The WWE consider the following five people to be the flagship men of the UK division. Pete Dunne. Tyler Bate. Mark Andrews. Trent Seven.
Okay,
And Wolfgang.
great.
So 4 English guys and a Scotsman. Oh, sorry, Mark Andrews is Welsh. Okay, sorry, Ireland, you got the shaft there. Yeah, they've gotten better deals in at least one case, going from 20,000 a year to 50,000 a year. It's a big pay increase, which means that this all is very good. But they have also signed a new name from the UK Indies that none of you have fucking heard of, but I know all about because I have seen him in progress. His name is Zach Gibson.
Oh,
I know who he is.
They have signed Zach Gibson for the UK project and not for NXT.
Oh.
For those who don't know, which is a lot of people, Zach Gibson he's from Liverpool. That's his gimmick. He's from a very specific part of England. called Liverpool. And he
Liverpool.
speaks with a very thick
Liverpool.
accent.
Liverpool.
Southern accent. And he,
Oh, we're from Liverpool. Liverpool.
What is this?
Oh,
What is
Liverpool.
this?
this is shit we have to put up with, Brendan.
Oh,
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Oh,
So-
we're from Liverpool.
Yeah. Are we done?
Okay, Brendan is getting a crash course
A
in.
clash course.
So
Okay.
you remember me telling you about Coronation Street, yeah?
Oh my fucking god.
He
That's-
is so
that's-
uncomfortable. For God's sake, he's just like, make this stop, please.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Right? Brendan is getting like a crash course in British culture. Like,
Very specific and niche British culture that he will forget about in 10 minutes.
I'm gonna send. I'm looking for.
Wait,
I'm
forget
looking for
what?
Coronation Street.
I don't
right
give
now.
a shit. So,
so what was your point, Sam?
Gibson was a top guy on the 5-star wrestling indie circuit. There's that linking that in. It made him valuable because WWE doesn't want any TV promotion getting off the ground and wants to dominate the indie scene with its relationships with ICW and Progress. Gibson was told what promotions he can still work for and which ones he can't, with 5-star being the key one that he couldn't. Not a problem anymore because that shit fucked itself up. Finally, in the UK dressing rooms, the word has been passed around that another man has been signed to a UK deal. Hopefully you'll know him as well. None other than the Iron Man himself, Joe Coffey.
Fucking hell! I thought you were talking about Robert Downey Jr. for a second.
The famous man from the United Kingdom wrestling scene, Robert Downey Jr.
I was thinking that's a weird thing to say.
That is a weird thing to say. It's almost as if I didn't say it.
It's almost,
It turned out that the UK Championship is actually the Soul Stone all along.
That's why they couldn't find it. No one knows what the fuck it is.
Pete Dunne's got it. That's why.
It's in his mouth. So yeah, Joe Coffey is basically his gimmick is that he's an Iron Man. He comes out to the Iron Man song and he's like, and he's big and he's large and he's gonna murder your mum. And that's-
wow, okay. Jesus.
yeah.
I
So-
do know. I have worked with the guy before. I know who he is.
I was on WCPW, guys. Oh,
Oh, guys, you know that company don't exist anymore, guys.
Oh, literally the first time I've said it in about 2 years.
we can't blame you.
Guys, did
Yeah.
you also work on the Avengers?
Andy,
Oh, man, I'm bringing up some fucking old fucking memes.
Oh, would it be good if you got that out first
Oh, I don't
time?
have any fucking new material. Oh, poop. Oh, boy.
So we have questions from chat. Bullet Club vs. Shield is here. He says, Sam, what's your thoughts on Tony Storm versus Emma happening on May 5th? I'm excited. Those two look good. I've wanted Emma to do well in the indies, and it looks like facing Tony Storm will be a good launching platform to get her where she wants to be. Also, dem asses. Void Storm says, Matt Andrews. No, don't call him Matt Andrews.
Mandrews.
Matt Andrews.
His name is Mandrews, Sam. Mandrews.
His name is Mark Andrews.
Oh,
People just call
Mandrews.
him Mandrews because
To be
it's a
fair,
nickname.
I call Andy Quandrews sometimes.
It's almost as if it's a nickname.
Hmm.
It's just easy to say. Andy Quandrews.
Quandrews.
So, Wolfie says, 2 little bits of news. Austin Aries has returned to Ring of Honor, and Viper/Piper Niven is on a tour to turn the ICW Women's title into a World Championship. Very good. Austin Aries is a belt collector now on the Indies. That's his gimmick. He collects belts. I'm bored as fuck with Austin Aries. I'm sorry.
He's like the more boring version of Ultimate Drag.
Yeah, like, Austin Aries had his prime. Like, you right there, Liam?
Yeah.
Moving your mic around,
Russell.
rustling my jimmies.
Sorry. It's almost as if I'm doing shit.
Oh, don't do shit. Sit down. Very,
Be humble.
like a man. So yeah, I'm bored of Austin Aries. His prime was like 5 years ago, and whatevs. But cool, earning money. That's hard to do in today's economy. And yeah, I liked Piper Niven in the Mae Young Classic. I'm excited for what she does in ICW. Stassi Hayek says, maybe Neville will get placed in the UK division if he ever comes back. Oh, I hope so. I miss Neville.
Wouldn't it be a
So
good
much.
idea if Neville comes back? Just even though he's under WWE contract, just let him go and do indie shit.
Have they ever done that with anyone before?
No, not someone who is actually a full timer on the roster.
Because they do
The
it now with the
closest-
UK guys.
I was going to say the closest we got for a short period of time was Samoa Joe, because when he first joined NXT, he was under a unique deal where he could go and do indies for a little bit, but then they signed him to a proper contract.
Oh, yeah, who's it like Ring of
I
Honor?
think the
for?
same happened with Gargano and Ciampa as well. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, we've never had like a guy that was in WWE for years, but then he remains signed and then he goes to Indies. It's like the reverse of what happened with them. We never get that, so I think it would be cool to see, but we've not heard anything. It's been a while. Neville's contract can't last forever. Maybe we'll see him get released after WrestleMania, and it will be sad. What have you
Yes.
put in the group chat, Liam? What is this shit? They're literally Coronation Street, for fuck's sake.
Brendan, watch it. That's Gail Platt. She's the best character on Coronation Street.
I'm cool.
I tried to send it in. I tried to send it in the chat on YouTube so the fans could see what we were looking at, but I'm blocked from sending links.
Oh, I wonder why.
Gail
So,
Platt, guys. Look at her. Yeah.
I have
So,
no idea.
What
No,
is your
no,
fucking
no,
idea?
Liam, please.
You don't even know what my idea is.
I don't want to know it, but you're gonna just sign in into a different account and then didn't do it because you're a twat.
English,
Firstly,
Andy.
yeah.
English.
Firstly, learn the English language, and secondly, that is totally something that I am actually technically doing right now. In a sense.
So we have more messages in the chat that I'm going to read now.
Look at the link, everyone. That the Suplah just
No.
posted.
Sake. Why are you posting as me now? Why? Oh,
Guess
fuck it.
I-
Wolfie says, fun fact, Joe Coffey was a rosebud. Yeah, so was your mum. Everyone was a rosebud. And everyone who was a rosebud is now more successful than Adam Rose ever will be. So...
Damn.
Well, it's true. Becky Lynch, Braun
Yeah.
Strowman.
I mean, yeah, but
Damn,
man, you said this so bluntly.
I know. It's my thing.
Sweet.
Okay. Sussy Haiku says, would you like to see Wade Barrett come back as part of a UK division? If they ever do anything with the UK division, then yes, of course. Because I miss the bad news, man. I miss him.
But also, Wolfie, the
Wolfie? Wolfie? Where is Aaron Allen? Wolfie?
he says that Barrett is currently the GM of Defiant Wrestling, which was formerly known as WCPW, and is inactive as a wrestler.
Yeah, but shut up.
No.
Shut up, Andrew. Let us dream about the bad news, man. I'm afraid I'm in the UK division.
Bad news. He's not wrestling again.
Did you have to not?
And Kim says that Gail Platt has had a
Oh, I'm going to read my girlfriend's comments. Oh.
Look,
That's
if you
favoritism, Andy.
watch the clip that I sent, you'll understand.
Also, while we're here, motherfucker, Andrew, Mr. Quandrews.
Yeah.
Remember last week when we were live and
No.
the wall was there? Grand Illusion's broken, everybody. It's Kim, it's his girlfriend. She was there in the corner.
Yes.
You do realize that you can look away from her, right? You do realize that object permanence is a thing, and she won't disappear from your life if you look away from her.
Yeah, I know, but
Every
I like looking
fucking
at my
time,
girlfriend.
every time we were talking and it cut to your camera, you just said a sentence and then you literally went,
But I like
Damn.
looking at my girlfriend. What's the problem with
great,
looking
you're
at my
talking to
girlfriend?
me. Talk to me instead. Don't just go, Sam.
Fans couldn't see that because that's how two boxes work on Hangouts. So just because it's jarring for you isn't jarring for everyone else.
Look at me. Talk to me. Don't be like, okay, I'm sorry, Sam. So yeah, Bray Wyatt sucks. I'm Andy.
All I hear is the Psycho theme song.
So how do we end the show now? We've just gone through everything.
Apparently, Bullet Club says thoughts on Roman Reigns getting suspended and arrested.
Oh yeah, that segment on Raw was fucking awesome. That was great. Raw was actually not that bad. Well, the start and the end weren't that bad. I don't know about the middle because fucking who cares about the middle.
Right.
Yeah, Roman Reigns came out at the start of Raw and was like, "Hey, Brock's not here. What the fuck, Kurt?" And then Kurt's like, "Roman, you were suspended and arrested. I am gonna contact the U.S. Marshals, Roman."
Kurt Angle talking hurts now.
I know, it's so painful. It's almost like he needs a fucking speaking spell to talk to anybody now. It's so tragic. It really is. But anyway, yeah, Roman gets arrested by U.S. Marshals. He gets put in handcuffs with his hands in front of him, by the way. That's not how it fucking works. You don't just handcuff someone with their hands in front of them. It's aimed for 1600s, dipshits.
That's how they can do shit to you, but whatever. It's not like that happened, right?
Yeah, Roman stiffed the fuck out of the Marshals, and then, Rocky comes out and beats the shit out of him for 5 minutes. Ooh. And then he goes away. And then he comes back and he beats the shit out of him. And then he goes away. And then Roman's on a stretcher. And then Brock comes out with his shirt off and beats the shit out of him.
Oh no, he tries to knock it over the first time and it doesn't work. And then he tips it over.
Long enough.
That was
It's
funny
like,
to me.
wait. It's like someone else did this, and then he got over, and they've just repeated the same thing to someone who no one likes anymore, and who wants to go away and go fight in UFC.
Oh, you mean that this is almost exactly the same as the Braun Strowman ambulance segment, except without an ambulance or Braun Strowman.
Yes.
And
Which
without
makes this all
the
kinds of shit.
and it had the lack of someone yelling, "I'm not finished with you."
Yeah. It's almost as if this is all part of their plan to get you to hate Brock so that you want him to leave and see Roman win at WrestleMania, maybe.
I don't want to see this match in general.
Why is that, Andrew? Is it because you don't like Roman Reigns?
And I don't like Brock.
Okay, you're being worked then.
I don't like either of them. They both
Why?
suck.
Why? Do I have to
Oh, sorry, you cut out there for a second on my end. The point is that Brock clearly isn't going to be there anymore and is going to go to UFC.
But what if he retains and stays?
Oh, I want him to go away. I'm bored of it now. I'm bored of Paul Heyman. I'm bored of Brock. I'm bored of it now. Just go. It's done. It's run its course. It's over.
Okay, it's finally over. Okay, cool. What next?
Roman, I just
listen to me. Roman is a.
Roman's have to main event every Mania. Why?
Maybe he won't main event. Also, it doesn't fucking matter who main events Mania.
Yes, it does. It's
It
Mania.
really doesn't. No.
It's
What matters is
Mania, Sam.
what matters is that you see good matches. Who gives a fuck what order they're in? Who gives a flying shit?
Because it's the main event of the biggest show of the year.
And why doesn't Roman deserve it?
Because
Exactly. Why doesn't he? Does
I'll
exactly?
put Braun in there for God's sake, please.
Oh, I love Braun. I want Braun to be Roman. Ah.
yes,
Braun was
that's
booked like
exactly
Roman,
what
you
they
would
should
hate
do.
Braun. No. If Braun was booked like Roman, you would hate Braun.
No, I
That's
wouldn't.
Yes, you fucking would. You'd be like, oh, he's always in the main event. Oh, I want
Oh,
Roman.
here's why. That's how you actually push someone.
Oh, here we go. Fucking armchair booker over here who knows every in and out of a fucking business because he's been watching since he was 12. And he knows how over Stone Cold was, so therefore he knows how to book a character.
No, I don't. But Braun got automatically over.
Oh,
instead of
organically
force-feeding him
over.
down everybody's throats.
Oh, force feeding. Oh, I know insider terms.
It's not. It's just a bloody saying, you idiot.
But everyone on Reddit
Not
says,
doing
oh,
this.
I am a mark.
Like an octopus on dry land.
He is a puss. So, yeah, Raw was great. WrestleMania looks good. Daniel Bryan is back. Big Cass will be back. I have big hopes for his big return, the biggest Cass in the world. Samoa Joe feuding with Roman after Mania, maybe. Oh, what are your thoughts on any of these things? I'm not going to re-edit this because I don't have time. So, Comment below. Comment in the chat now. Let's just read the chat before we go. Liam, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Great, wonderful. So, what are people saying? Voice Storm says, I can't tell if I like Roman or if I'm just excited for this feud to be over. I honestly don't care for Roman, but I've hated Lesnar from the start. I like Roman.
There was a point when Brock was good.
Yeah, totally. But now I'm bored of Brock. I want Roman to be champion now because Roman is a good wrestler. He's good on the mic now, and he would be there. He'd be there every week. He would give fucking good matches on pay-per-views, good feuds, and everything. He'd be better than Brock in every conceivable way. It's fine.
Character's boring. Just says the word bitch.
Whatever, fuck. Bullet Club says, I don't care for Brock, but I like Roman. Yeah, people love Roman. This is the Roman Reigns fan club over here.
No, it's not. Stop that.
Oh, I hate Roman, did you know? It's not like I've been saying it for the past 4 fucking years, and I'm not bored in the slightest. Yeah. No, yeah, it's good. I'm excited. Leave thoughts in the comments below and see what you think. Andrew, do the plugs.
All right, I'll do the plugs. So, we have a gaming channel. Go to Suplah Gaming, but we play video games.
What video games are we playing at the moment?
Someone tell me, because I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, you haven't been paying attention to your gaming channel?
I have a job. I have a life.
Oh, I have a job and a life, Andrew. But you know what I do? I edit videos for the gaming
yours.
channel.
I'm doing stuff. I don't know why I just said that.
Google. Don't Google.
I'm not Googling it. I'm not Googling it. I'm not Googling it.
He says as he's looking at the screen and typing it all in.
I'm looking at you and not the screen, you big jackwweed.
You're looking at it right now.
We are playing Kingdom. What the hell does that say? Chain of Memories. We're playing that.
Can you read? Can you read English words?
So we're playing Chain of Memories at the moment. Go! Go to Redbubble. Shut up!
Is Kingdom what though, Andy?
/people/the Suplah, where you can buy our merch.
What merch do we have? What merch is there?
You can buy the Gentleman Punisher shirt, the Derek Club shirt, the Bear Hair Club shirt.
It's not what it's called.
And things. Go look yourself. And we have lots of social media accounts. We have an Instagram, which I promise I will update one day.
You keep saying that, fuckface. I don't think I'm believing you anymore.
I will do it eventually. We've got Facebook. We've got Twitter. Just type in the Suplah and you will find us.
We have a Patreon, so chuck in a buck.
No, we don't. We don't use it anymore.
Yes, we do. We just don't offer any rewards because we didn't think it through.
Chuck in a buck.
Okay, donate money anyway. Also, what else do we have? Oh yeah, we have a website. Go to suplah.com.
What's on our website?
Articles and
really? Who writes articles, Andrew?
Me and Sam.
Do you? Oh, do you?
On occasion. Shut up.
Really?
I've been busy.
Busy for the past year?
We also have the broadcast.
Oh, really? Do we? When was the last broadcast uploaded?
We have an archive. We have an archive. So, we have an archive of shows for the broadcast. And we have DLC where you can download songs that I've sung, wallpapers, go nuts. And yeah, that's a website that actually exists. Shut up, Sam. And yep, so that's basically been it. That's the Suplah. We've been going for 10 years. Howie's still alive. Liam's been here.
Hello.
Sam's been here. And so has Brendan. I am not turning off my lights.
Do it.
I don't want to do it.
Turn off the lights. I'm looking for.
Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
I don't want to turn off the lights.
Turn off the lights.
I don't want to turn off the lights.
Light a candle.
Turn off the lights.
Turn them out.
Wait, you're yelling at the black man now? Jesus.
No, God, I'm turning.
That's racist, Andrew.
That's very racist, man.
Has he turned out his
Bitch-ass
lights
nigga.
Has he turned out his lights to try and appear black?
No. Basically, This idiot.
Brendan,
Sam
I think
is
that's
like, you have to
offensive
turn
to
up the
you.
lights to finish the
It's
show.
very
because
offensive.
that's
Turn
a-
off
very
the
offensive.
lights.
He's like, if I turn off the lights, I will also be
I'm done
black.
with this. I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. You
Turn
go
off the
control it however you want.
lights.
I'm going now. Bye. Ta-ta.
Oh wow, I didn't realize
I'm
there's
going.
stairs right there.
You
I
go.
thought
You
he
go
just got
end the
shorter.
show however you want. I don't care. I'm going. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Have
End
fun
the
running up your
show.
light bill.
Why are we not off the air?
Turn
it off.
Turn off the lights.
I
Oh,
want to.
turn off
This
the
is free country and
lights.
I don't want to turn up my lights. I play the film, keep my lights on.
This is so dumb.
No, you turn the light off. You turn your light off. That's what I say, Sam.
Okay.
You turn off your own damn light. There you go. What the hell are we doing?
Turn off the lights.
Oh, I will not. Oh my God. Right. This is just the best podcast in all the world. Wrong goddamn